Do you love that scenery? I hope you do. How are you doing, guys? Hope you're well in the Lord. My name is Meds Atit, and I welcome you to today's episode. And I wish to thank you for being so nice. You come to watch my videos whenever you get a chance, and you keep on subscribing. Guys, I'm looking at my subscribers and I'm looking at my views, and I'm just imagining if all of you would go and view my videos, then I would achieve some house. Guys, if you pass by my my page, kindly view, kindly watch, kindly don't just pass through, don't just create an impression, guys. Kindly view. I love you guys. I love you so much with the love of God, and I wish that God may grant your heart desires, that God may grant your heart desires. Today is another beautiful day that the Lord has made, that you should be glad and rejoice in it. You're lucky, and I'm lucky to be alive today, because we know there are people who didn't make it to this day. Me and you who made it to this day, we're not so special. We don't count ourselves as, people who are better than others. That you woke up today and you're feeling well, that you woke up today and you got a meal, that you woke up today and you go to work safe and sound. Thank God for it. May the mercy of God follow you all the days of your life. Now, today I want to come little quick here. I'm not going to stay for long, but whatever I'm going to talk about is so important. Guys, the reason as to why I started by showing you children's playground is because whatever I'm about to talk about belongs to, it's for us as adults, but it images mostly on children. Why am I saying so? There are some of us who know and who don't know some of the reasons as to why some of our children don't hear. You may wonder, what is Medrin saying? It is of importance when you get a chance to get information that you share it out there to help someone. Like I was saying, chance to have information that can help somebody out there. Kindly don't withhold it, no matter how small or small it may be. It might benefit someone out here, and that's why I choose that whenever I get small information, verified information, I'll come down to this platform and inform my lovely viewers, because I know that communication would save a burning country or a terrorist attack, for that matter. So today I wanted to talk to you about an issue that I've come across, and I believe that is going to be a very informative issue for me and you. To you, young mother, or to you, pregnant woman who is about to give birth to a bouncing baby boy, or if you have already given birth, I'd love you to check out on one thing. If your child has achieved time and age of talking or speech, and they're not producing any sound, okay, you could be in front of your child and you're doing actions like, "Hi baby, how are you?" and the baby is responding by smiling. The baby is responding, and you might be deceived that the baby is okay. If you want to test, and especially if you're not sure, and in a special case of a child who is premature or who is preterm, check from behind. If you're feeling like you're not sure if your baby has speech, check from behind. Talk from behind here and see if the child will turn back to respond. That is when you will know that your child can hear what you're saying. I know of children who were born not hearing, and maybe their parents thought it was normal and they never took them to the hospital, and maybe it would have been something that could have been rectified. That's why I choose to share this information. If you find it helpful, go down and comment below. Share it with a friend, because it's through sharing with friends that we know these things. There are various stages of hearing, but today I'm going to address profound, which is the least or the last, meaning that the child cannot hear anything. The voices in the ears of the children are measured by decibels. So there are certain percentages whereby if your child cannot reach, then it means that they cannot hear anything. And most of us as parents would wish, or maybe don't know, we take our children to the ENT specialist because it is seen that it deals with ears, nose, and eyes. But there is one particular doctor specialist that is called an audiologist. An audiologist deals with hearing, audibility, the hearing faculty of a child or of a mature person. There are some people, as they were growing up, they stopped hearing, and there are some others who were born with this problem. So for this case, I'm talking about children. If your child is not responding to your speech, kindly look for an audiologist center. An audiologist will go and measure the hearing of your child. They say hearing is measured by decibels. They will try and navigate to understand through a particular machine how your baby is responding to sound. And when they detect how your baby is responding to sound, then they will send you to an ENT surgeon. There's some cases that need the hearing aids, and there's some cases that need cochlear implants. In most cases, children with profound hearing, you realize that their cochlea is damaged. And cochlea is the innermost part of the ear where sound is detected. So when they realize that your ears, your inner ear, the part that has cochlea, is not responding to sound, they may suggest, in the cases of profound hearing, you get a cochlear implant. In the cases of other stages, they may suggest you get hearing aids. The hearing aids aid you to hear the sound, and it is configured in the mind of the child to be able to produce speech. The cochlear implant is for the severe cases, but here is the catch. The doctor tells me that one time a small child was brought to her clinic. This is the ENT surgeon. And when she read the results, she realized that the results could have been a miss. And she checked the results again and suggested that the baby be put under medication, because at times the tubes in the ears are blocked with some fluids. So this fluid may hinder your baby from hearing. And if you ignore it, your baby may get a permanent ear damage. But if your child is not hearing, first go to an audiologist to check if the hearing is okay. If the hearing is not okay, then the results you get, they're going to refer you to an ENT surgeon. This information is very important. So when this child was brought to the ENT surgeon, she realized that there were fluids in her ears, and she put her on medication. And when she put medication in the nose and she took medication, the ears improved, and they ended up using hearing aids instead of cochlear implant. Don't you forget that at times, I don't say that doctors don't get it right, but at times man is to error. A doctor may see something that is not right. So if you as a parent is not careful to monitor the problem that your child has, You might get results that may force you to do things that were not meant to be done. So the doctor advises this child to undergo medication and get the hearing aids. Okay, for you to understand, a cochlear implant will cost as much as $30,000. A hearing aid will go as much as $1,000. So this child ended up using hearing aids instead of getting a cochlear implant, which helped the parents cut on costs at the same time not get their child to undergo an invasive surgery. Don't you forget that all surgeries have an effect. So such an invasive surgery also could have effects. So before you get there, I implore you, kindly visit an audiologist center. If your child is not hearing properly, don't just assume that they are okay. Visit an audiologist center. Talk to that person in the village who gave birth to a deaf child. The child could not be deaf. It could be he or she could be having fluids in her ears that can be treated. So advise them to visit an audiologist center. And we have an audiologist center in Landmark Plaza, first floor. So I don't know how many audiologist center we have, but if you Google in the internet, you'll get to see. But honestly, don't rush to doing things that you don't know before you consult. And make sure you consult the right person, because some of us are getting permanent damages. Some of us are succumbing to diseases that could have been treated if we sought the right doctors. I pray today that this information is going to be found useful to you, and talk to a friend and tell a friend that in case they have a child who has got a problem with hearing, let them go to an audiologist. ENT, yes, but ENT comes after your child is detected if their hearing is proper. I'll keep bringing you these short messages to encourage someone. Don't give up hope. And as I always say, sickness does not have an address. If you come across someone who is in a position to be helped in case they're unwell, don't hesitate to give your hand of help, and God shall reward you. Thank you so much, and keep watching Mezzotech. Keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. And as usual, I'm signing from the beautiful Medhill Hospitals. Keep watching my YouTube channel, and all meds got love for you. See ya. Thank you.